Hello everyone, this is Jin from Gin and Tonic Wellness. I am with Leo from Tea and Whisk.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, this is in Chinatown. He has an awesome tea house that he can do tea tasting. Today we're going to talk about how tea can use as a medicine for inflammation, obesity, weight gain, stuff like that. So, what do we have here, Leo?
So the tea that we're going to be trying is a Longjing.
Longjing.
Yeah, this is English we call it Dragon Well.
Yeah.
It's one of the most famous Chinese green tea. It's famous for it looks, if you look at it.
So Leo, tell me, what does Longjing taste like? Can you just describe it as much as you can?
Well, the most Longjing that you found in the market, it tastes just kind of like nutty and kind of like sour. A lot of time, slightly like acidity and sour. But a good Longjing has like this kind of like sweet vegetable, almost like cucumber kind of taste, but then it's also nutty, almost like pistachio. That nowadays it's very difficult to find a really good Longjing because it's so popular. The more popular the tea is, the more likely you're not getting the really good quality one, especially if you paying for like $1, $2 an ounce, then for sure usually the leaf are machine picked. So if you notice, our leaf is full leaf. You can see the full length of it, and this is also wildly grown. They're not from like a tea farm that is like make hundreds of kilo a year. They only produce like very small amount in a year. So that's also make a difference between like a hand-picked Dragon Well compared to something that's like mass-produced. So hopefully you can see the difference in the quality. Most people never even have this. Usually with Longjing, if you use anything over 190 degree, it's gonna get really bitter really quick. With our Longjing, you never have to worry about that.
You can use boiling hot water, right?
Yeah, you just have to work quicker. And you want to get that slightly bitter, but not acidic, and like really sweet aftertaste. A lot of tea farmers, they actually like it when it's like strong. So it's like so that you can really feel the caffeine of the tea. And so it's up to see you.
Just now I saw you holding the tea leaf in that teacup before you put the water in. You shake it. What is that purpose?
Oh, so shaking it is because I actually heat up the gaiwan first. So, and then when I put the dry leaf, shaking it is really to kind of like release some of the flavor. So when I start brewing them, the flavor is ready.
Cheers.
So you can smell. First, always start from the nose. You want to smell it. What are you smelling?
You know what? This is the best Longjing I've ever had.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Honestly, Longjing is my least favorite tea.
Because they are so commercially
You
available
are right.
Nowadays.
It's hard to find really good Longjing. Yes.
But people forgot there's a reason why they are famous. But unfortunately, people buying all the bad ones.
Yeah, I did. That's why I thought I didn't like it. But I like this one. So Longjing is good for inflammation and right?
Yeah.
Weight loss and
really good caffeine also. So caffeine is increased the metabolism. So if you use that for like working out or for even study, it keeps your mind sharp and focused. And then when you work out, it's supposed to burn more calorie because of that increased metabolism.
Caffeine is not bad for you, okay? So please ignore the misleading information on the market. Caffeine is only bad for you if you overdo it, okay? And every time I ask people not to drink coffee, it's not because of the caffeine in the coffee, it's the nature of the coffee. But today we're going to talk about tea.
What? Yeah, amazing about the caffeine in tea, And another good thing about our green tea too, you can actually reuse the leaf many times.
How many times? I was going to ask you actually.
Cheap Dragon Well, you can do maybe twice. This kind of Dragon Well, like really high quality, you can usually do 6, 7, 8 times. So you pay more, but you really get a lot more.
I would rather that,
Yep.
Yeah, get cheap ones and then just do 2 rounds, and then the taste is not that great, so why buy cheap ones?
And on top of it, this is widely grown, so which means is they naturally get the food from the rain, from the surrounding nature, So the soil is healthier, the plant is happier. When the plant is happier, it's automatically is going to make the tea quality better. It feels cleaner. The caffeine is feel cleaner. Not all caffeine.
So how many kinds of longjing do you have?
We have 3. Even our I call it our lowest grade, but it's still like
Really
the
good.
highest grade in the market.
They don't have any low grade tea here.
No, like even our lowest grade, you can still brew 3-4 times. The big difference is our lowest grade. It will eventually lose the sweetness quicker compared to this one, where it's like maintain the sweetness a lot.
Is this the best one or is this middle grade?
So we have 2 best one actually. They're just from different area. Because Longjing is such a popular thing. It's such a big place in China. So we never settle with one best. I always try
Improve.
to find a better version every year. So when I found this version, this is our newer version. I really like it, and it gives me enough difference. So it's actually 2 high quality and 1 like mid grade. It's more like that. So they are, some people, it's just preference.
So this is mid grade.
No, high grade.
Oh, okay.
So this is high grade, and then I have another one high grade that is sold out right now, and then I have the mid grade. So I don't have low grade. So mid grade and 2 high grade.
See, high grade is already sold out.
Yeah, so one of the high grade is already sold out.
So everyone, longjing. I am very excited because we are going to taste this 醇香普洱. Now, 普洱 tea is a kind of black tea, and I am already a 普洱 fan, but I've never had this kind of 普洱. Leo said that this kind of 普洱 is roasted with black sugar, but it's not sweet, right?
It's not. They don't actually put the black sugar.
Just with the complexity of the flavor.
Yeah, they're just like the aroma, the smell of the black sugar. It's the leaf will absorb them, just like how they make jasmine tea.
I am so excited. I always tell my clients to drink 普洱 tea for weight loss. Yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, so they come in a cake shape. A lot of time it's nice for like storing. You can let them age for like 10 years. It's usually when the tea becomes really, really good. And what's amazing is this tea is only 2021, and it's already tastes like 7-year-old. And that's what's amazing about it. So we're gonna give that a try. So this is what the full cake looks like. So I'm gonna actually use the one that I've already been using. So this is what happened after you use it for a while, like what I did.
You broke it, huh?
Yeah, so it's actually a full cake, and this is so popular. So this is what it looks like.
Fantastic.
So you can see it's dark.
Can I get one piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So when you started drinking pu'er, a lot of time people like to use about 3 to 4 grams. But when you've been drinking pu'er like me, I've been drinking it forever, I like it like strong. This is 9.3. It might be a little bit too strong, but I'll put like removable a little bit.
I like strong tea.
Yeah, 7 grams. So normally most people when they start drinking pu'er, they'll put like half, right? 7 grams for me is good. So and sometimes because it's a small piece, so sometimes I will have to use the knife. The knife is usually a dull, and then this is you just break it from the side, but this is already not that much left, so you will like usually just kind of like wiggle out. You want to put it on the table, and then you kind of like twist it like that. But when it's small like this, you can just break it with your hand. Right, so first step, I'm gonna heat up the pot. So same thing, and then this time I'm using a teapot, and put this whole thing inside. You're going to rinse the tea.
You always rinse pu'er, right?
Always rinse the pu'er. We don't do that with green tea or white tea. And then just pour it out immediately.
You don't drink that, huh?
No, normally we don't.
Okay.
And with pu'er, sometimes they taste better at the later brew. So sometimes I will do it twice. The first time you do it is to clean the tea.
And bring the flavor out.
The second is really to bring out the flavor. So this time, sometime I will drink it, but I already done this tea many times. So I already know that I like it at the later brew. So I'm gonna do it twice. So I would bring this rinse and the first infusion, but instead of just throwing it away, you can either use it to kind of like clean your cup or give your cup that scent, like warm up your cups. That's this part you don't drink it, Then the rest of this, you can actually feed it to your tea pad.
Tea pad.
So instead of just dumping it, sometimes Chinese people don't like that. It's a way, so we use that to feed
for
your
the tea pad.
And you see how like it changed color. So this is good luck. And then you can do the same thing with this part. Feed it to your pad. See that? Same thing with this one. And then, so I'm gonna put the teapot on the side now. We're gonna drink this. Very simple, very quick, boiling water. Alright. Take time. And then we're over here.
You don't have to wait for a long time, right? For it to
No, but later on, it's gonna get stronger and stronger. This tea, you can brew this like 15-20 times easily. So you're gonna see first time the color is gonna be beautiful amber.
It's already quite dark.
Yep, and then later it's gonna get really dark, right? So most people like more like light color like this. I like it super dark. So we're gonna see which kind of square you like.
Alright, cheers.
Careful, it's hot.
Smooth.
Very, very smooth.
Smooth.